Welcome to Transformers Week in Review, the final show of the year. I am Jesse / MatrixPrime, and I'm joined by Spada.
Woohoo!
Woo!
One more year down.
Wow. Anyways, I was going to comment about where the other two hosts were, namely Kiris and Awa. However, people were curious on the forums, so I posted the information there. So if you're wanting to know, check out the forums.
Please do.
Yes.
We don't want to explain it. It's explained there.
Yeah. And with that said, we are looking for another host.
Yes.
Yes. I've also posted information on that on the forums.
But, just if you're curious, send us a 1 to 2 minute blurb. The details are on the forums. The one stipulation is, actually the few stipulations are you must have a USB headset.
Yes.
There are no ifs, ands, or buts about this. This is a requirement.
No monitor microphone.
No monitor microphone, none of that shit. 2, for the love of God, we only record on Sunday nights. This is tonight's an exception because of the holiday weekend.
Yes.
And 3, because I say so. No.
Fair enough.
That's all we're going to say about that, and we're moving on to the news.
This is actually we were actually just going to do a year in review show, but we've actually have some news this week.
Yeah, we've got a little bit.
Yep. So you get some new news stories as well. So, story 1, the Transformers movie trailer. The first real trailer for the movie was released last week on the internet, exclusively on Yahoo, where it quickly became the #1 viewed movie trailer. The trailer was also attached to the movies A Night at the Museum and Rocky Balboa over the weekend.
Now, I find it funny that it was attached to one of the worst performing movies of 2006 and one of the best performing movies of 2006.
Okay.
I just find that dichotomy interesting.
Rocky Balboa was a
It's
bad
doing
movie?
very well.
Well, Night at the Museum was #1 over the weekend, so which movie are you referring to here?
Wait, no, that's not possible.
It's possible.
Oh God, I heard like every review I read of it was horrible.
Well, I don't know about the movie itself, but I know it was #1 over the weekend, and Rocky was #3, so...
Okay, maybe I should actually check my facts before I open my fucking mouth.
That would be a good thing, yes.
Yes. What'd you think of the trailer, though?
Oh, I loved it.
So did I.
Well,
The one
first-
thing. Oh, go ahead. No.
I was just going to say, I first saw it online the afternoon after it came out, and then I actually saw it in the theaters over the weekend because I went to see Rocky Balboa, so...
I love at the very end the My Little Pony.
Definitely the best part of the trailer.
Yes. And wouldn't you know, a couple of weeks ago, I called it. There would be a My Little Pony somewhere.
You did call it, I remember.
And I saw that, I was like, I was right! But, interestingly enough, we do see, even though it's kind of blurred out, we do see Bone Crusher's robot mode. It's him, it's Bone Crusher. In the very end of the movie, something runs into a bus on the freeway.
Yep.
And it's Bone Crusher from screenshots that I've seen. Now, it is blurred out, or very blurry, simply because he's moving, but it's Bone Crusher.
That was the one thing that surprised me about the trailer. We actually saw quite a few robot modes.
I was pleasantly surprised about that. But we never saw them more than for a second.
Yeah, but it was a trailer.
Yeah, that's true, but now this is just a trailer. I thought it was awesome, but it did have a very disaster movie feel to it.
Yeah, I will agree.
That's my only complaint.
But that could just be the way they made the trailer, too.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping.
Maybe just to appeal to a larger audience.
Mm-hmm. But we do get to see the quick flash of Bumblebee's battle mask, or whatever the hell that thing is.
It kind of gave him a Bumblebee look.
Yes, it did.
An actual Bumblebee, not G1 Bumblebee or whatever.
It made him look like the insect.
Yes. That was the word I was looking for. Insect.
Yeah.
However,
But
we didn't get to see the Optimus Prime robot mode,
well, we
except
saw
from
the
over the shoulder and behind.
yeah, and that conveniently leads into story number 2.
Nice
Movie,
segue, huh?
yeah, nice segue. Movie Prime revealed in a post on Don Murphy forums. We get our first look at the full frontal view of CGI Optimus Prime. The images come courtesy of Dancimus Prime, who scanned the latest issue of Empire magazine. Yes, Dancimus Prime. He dances you to death. Anyway,
Yes.
the link is on the AllSpark forum. We'll be posting that. I have to admit that when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh yeah, cool," and then I started nitpicking it apart and hated it, and now it's starting to grow back on me a little bit. When I first kind of looked at it, I wondered, why does he have a beer gut? And then I think it was just the placing of the word Empire on the
Okay.
magazine cover.
You didn't. You thought maybe they were changing him into Fatimus Prime.
Yeah, well, not Fatimus Prime, but the way the cover looked with the word Empire strewn across, I guess my
Frat House
eyes.
Prime.
Yeah, yeah. But someone on the AllSpark did take out the Empire part, and it looks a lot better. So, from what little we've seen, I like thus far.
The one thing I'm still not totally sold on is the head design.
We didn't get much detail on the head.
Well, we do get to see the head.
Yeah, we get to see the head, and I kind of like it. It's a little thin for...
Looks a little too anime-ish to me.
Looks fine to me, of course. I've seen more hours of anime than most people have been alive, but
Yeah, it looks a little too much like Robots in Disguise Prime to me.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. But it's not awful.
Oh no,
My
it's not
one-
awful.
My one concern, how the hell is the toy going to match this?
It won't.
Yeah. I think you're right.
And with that said, we can kind of go back to the trailer and talk about this. Of the robot modes we saw, did they look anything like the toy pictures we've seen?
No, nothing. Now, what have we seen? We've seen Barricade, Brawl. We didn't see Brawl in the trailer at all in
Nope.
tank mode. We saw Blackout, which, good God, he looks awesome. But he does sort of look like the toy proto that we saw. It's not by no means exact, but it's close.
We also saw Scorponok, but we didn't see the robot mode in the
Yes,
in
we
the
saw
trailer.
the beast mode of Scorponok, which in motion looked better than than the picture did.
Those eyes still ruin it for me.
Well, the one thing you have to realize is as soon as the scorpion appears, it looks like the whole head opens up to reveal googly eyes. But we'll see.
If it's supposed to be a disaster movie, I'm not supposed to be laughing at that.
No.
I can't help but laugh at it.
Johnny Five's gonna sting you. Sorry.
Johnny Five's alive.
Yeah, but what else? What other robots did we see? We didn't really see much of Bumblebee. We didn't see any of Ratchet. We didn't see any of Ironhide.
I was hoping to see some of Jazz, but
I was really hoping to see that. We didn't.
we didn't
We
even see
only
the
got
car
to see
mode.
him in car mode that one time.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Didn't we saw Starscream's mode when he landed on Earth? We saw Prime's mode when he lands on Earth.
Well, we did see the jets flying in the city too.
Yeah, but that was only there were 2 jets, and I'm willing to bet one of them is Starscream.
I think that's everything we saw.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to think of anything else. But like I said, the My Little Pony at the end, that was just awesome.
Oh yeah, which Transformer was that at the end?
That was Starscream.
That was Starscream.
That was Starscream. Starscream emerges from a pool.
I was kind of hoping he'd step on the little girl, but
Yeah, but you know the Transformers and the My Little Ponies, they have that unspoken pact where they don't kill each other.
well, he didn't have to step on the My Little Pony.
Well, she was holding the My Little Pony.
Well, he could have picked the My Little Pony doll out of her hand and stepped on her.
That's true.
I'm sorry, I'm sick and twisted.
And we didn't see anything of Megatron at all.
No.
Nothing of him.
Well,
None. No flying jet thing. And no gun.
yep.
And I'd like to see a gun.
Now, what was that sound that they had a audio recording of?
I'm assuming that was the sound that Scorponok made.
Because if you listen to that sound, they play it a couple different times during the transformations in the movie.
I wonder if that's the transmission that was stated in other parts. Don't know. We'll find out come July 4th.
Yeah. One thing that I was hoping we'd see that I thought they said we'd see or hear was
Is the transformation
yeah, the
sound.
G1 transforming sound.
I was waiting for that and we didn't hear it at all.
Nope. Oh well.
I wonder if we're going to hear it. I really do, because we saw roughly the speed of Blackout's transformation. I'll be honest, I don't know if the transformation sound would work.
Oh, definitely not in that scene.
No. But time will tell. Time will tell.
Yep. Next story.
Yep, next story.
Okay, our final news story for this week.
Which I was trying to segue into a little earlier.
Sorry, I killed it.
Yeah, you did.
I had us going back on the trailer. Story 3. Masterpiece Megatron's gun mode. Tokyo Hunter has posted images of the upcoming Masterpiece Megatron from the recent issue of Figure O, a collectibles magazine in Japan. We get our first look at what the figure will look like in full color, as well as design sketches and the ginormous gun mode.
Now, just as a... I keep laughing at that. Just as a warning, the coloring is actually just a mock-up.
Yeah.
It's not actually the figure colored. It's just a drawing. But
the drawing looks nice.
oh, the drawing looks fantastic.
Yep.
But dear God, that gun mode is huge. Now, we were talking earlier, that could just be a Japanese hand holding the thing. I'm not so sure.
We've narrowed it down to either a Japanese hand or little hairy kid.
Yeah, a little very hairy child.
Sasquatch, if you will.
Check out the link we have here. Wow, I mean, just the gun is enormous in the person's hand. In the one picture, they can't even touch their middle finger and their thumb together around the hilt. It's big.
You can't help but laugh.
Oh no, I'm definitely laughing, but as we said earlier, that is one hairy child.
Yes. Now, are you planning on picking this up? I believe I asked this
Yes.
before, but
Yes,
you are. Okay.
I'm definitely planning on picking this up. I'm actually looking forward to this more than I was the Starscream.
I'm actually thinking about picking this one up. The Starscream didn't really interest me. The repainted, the Ultra Magnus one didn't interest me, but this one...
The Ultra Magnus one I had no interest in.
Yeah. This one might make me throw down some money.
This one I'm going to throw down some money.
And
it won't take me 2 months to do the review this time.
I think it was actually 3.
It was probably 3.
When is this coming out? March?
Yep.
Nice. I guess I'll make sure I have some money in March. Of course, if I don't pre-order now, I'm pretty sure it'll probably be sold out.
I normally get my stuff from HobbyLink Japan. They're really good. Their shipping time is less than a week from Japan, and it's really reasonable. And I've actually ended up saving money by shipping from them for some things.
Well, maybe I'll look into them.
Yeah.
Have you pre-ordered it already?
Yep, I've already got it pre-ordered through them.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
All right. So that's it for our news topics. We're not going to have any discussion topics and/or listener questions this week, simply because we're going to do a little bit of year in review.
Yeah.
Since everybody else is doing it, we thought we might as well do it as well.
Come on, we have to follow the crowd.
I know.
Yes. So,
So, where do we want to start off with this?
at the top,
Okay.
did you say who or where?
No, where?
Oh yeah, at the top.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Beast Wars 10th anniversary figures. They were released this year. There was 2 waves of them. Did you pick them up?
I have to confess I picked up none of them.
Wow.
Oh, no. I do take that back.
Oh,
I
so
picked
you're a
up the
liar.
I picked up the new molds for Megatron and Primal.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you got reviews of them on the website.
Yes.
You're a
I
liar.
forgot those 2 were part of the line.
See, I picked up the first wave of figures. I still have them in the package. I was gonna pick up the second figures just to complete the collection. The deluxe figures is what I'm referring to. So that I have all 6 pieces for
Transmutate?
Transmutate. And then it took forever before I found them in my area, so I just said, the hell with it, and then I didn't pick them up. They're on
Well-
clearance now for $7 in my area now, but
My problem was I have all of those molds already.
now see, I didn't collect any of the Beast Wars figures at all.
Well, I said I have the molds.
Oh.
I don't have the original figures, but I've got the molds.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've already got the Cheetor. I believe it... Yeah, it was I have the original Cheetor. I have the Rat Trap. In fact, I've got 3 other versions of the Rat Trap.
Well, this was
the-
the Transmetal Rat Trap.
Yeah, the Transmetal one.
Yep.
There was the original, the Walmart, and then oh, there was another repaint, but I forget who it was. I think it was Toys R Us.
The Fox Kids.
Oh yeah, the Fox Kids repaint. Thank you.
Yep.
But
So these didn't interest you at all, huh?
not the. I didn't care about Transmutate. I just wanted the new molds.
Okay.
I was happy that they painted them to be more show-like, but I already had them.
Do you think they were a big flop? I mean, I can find them at any of the stores here in my area. They're just sitting there warming the shelves.
No, you see, I've. It's only been in the last month or so that I've been able to really find them.
Really?
They've been selling out or unless their stock wasn't high to begin with, but as far as I could tell, they've been selling out pretty well in my area.
Wow.
Now, of course, during the summer, nothing really sold. But this summer, was it the summer that a certain DVD box set was released?
No. It was much earlier than that.
Oh, god damn it. I'm falling. God. All right, I'm stopping with the segues. I'm not
All
doing
right.
any more of these segues. I suck at it. But I'm referring to earlier this year, Beast Machines was released on DVD.
Yes!
The entire series.
Yes! Officially.
Very-
Officially.
Yep. Very good release.
Yes.
Still not my favorite show. I still have tons of problems with the show, but I'm very happy they released it in all one big box set.
Yes. I picked up, I think a year before that, unofficial bootleg copies off from eBay. This is before I even knew that they were going to officially release this, so I was quite happy with those. I was even happier with this official release. It's definitely one of my favorite series. Probably second only to G1.
And it is well animated. I will give it that.
Yes.
And it really does hold the test of time animation-wise.
It has got a great story. Despite the fact that Cybertron becomes a techno-organic planet.
Yes, Cybertron gets turned into a planet-sized chia pet.
And we have waves and waves of Transformers running
Yeah.
at the end.
And
It was horrible.
we've covered this before.
Yes.
We've talked in depth about Beast Machines.
Refer
gonna
to
move on.
shows earlier this year.
Moving on, moving on, moving on.
Moving on! The Alternator's Nemesis Prime debacle.
Oh. I still don't have that figure. I am not paying for that
Damn.
figure just out of spite.
This figure was released at
Toy Fair.
Com-
Or Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yes. I thought I had that right.
Yes, you
Yes.
did. I jumped in and fucked it up.
So this was actually released both at the convention itself and online, correct?
Yes.
And this was released online, I believe it was midday? Like
9
noon?
a.m.
9
Eastern
a.m.
Standard,
Okay.
I think. Or no, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard.
Yeah, so it was noon Eastern.
Yeah.
Wow. The website just died. I,
Yeah, I
I
remember.
still don't know if everybody who ordered one got one, but
Well, no, because remember that little note went out saying that we won't have any for a long, long time,
well, then it did eventually come back to the website.
and then but it was for a premium price
Yeah.
of like $40. And then some online retailers who shall not be named were raising their stock price as well.
Yep. Now this figure is going to be available again, correct? It's going to be.
I'm assuming, and I really don't care because I have the original Optimus Prime mold, and it's not that good.
Man, I was hoping you could back me up on that. I know it's going to be coming out again. I just forget where, because it's going to have the die cast in it.
Oh, hold on. Find it. I believe this was. I think it's Japan only, I thought.
Maybe.
And I've got it right here.
Either way, it's going to be
Wonderfest
available
2000.
at some point.
Wonderfest 2000 has it, and it has die-cast parts. That's in Japan.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Wonderfest 2007 Winter Exclusive Black Convoy.
I guess you'll have to hit up eBay if you want one.
Yeah, and I'm not paying premium for a figure I don't even like.
Didn't like the Prime?
It would have been a lot better had it had posability
Oh.
and had the ability to actually stay together.
Oh. It's one of those fall apart toys. Huh?
Yeah, sadly, yeah.
Mine looks pretty nice still in the box, and I think that's where I'm going to keep it.
Oh, it looks great in vehicle form. Doesn't look so hot in robot form.
Eh,
Very difficult to get him back in vehicle form.
it's pretty difficult to get all of them back into vehicle form.
Not Grimlock difficult though.
Wow, that figure's just horrible.
Ugh. Anyway, I think we need to move on to
Yes.
the next one. And we were just talking about something related to this: the Transformer teaser trailer, which, oddly enough, didn't show anything from the movie.
Well, it showed the
So-
Bumblebee in a dark
Oh.
silhouette.
Yeah, that's true. Or it showed something whacking a lunar lander, or a Mars rover,
Yeah.
the Beagle.
Now, did you actually see this one in theaters?
No, I didn't.
Damn, you don't
I
get out
haven't
to the
seen
movies much,
either
do
of
you?
Well, I'm planning on seeing Rocky in the next week or two, so...
Oh, they probably won't have the trailer in front of it then.
Damn it!
Well, I saw this one in the theater, but I forget which movie it was attached to.
Was it attached to Pirates?
Pirates. That could be it. Not quite sure. I noticed that a couple times though.
Yeah, anyway.
It was okay.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I mean, it didn't really show us anything.
It didn't really scream Transformers at all.
Until the very end when it said, Transformers!
That and when the date transformed into the Autobot logo. And
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I meant.
I don't know if the teaser trailer really did anything to get people excited. I don't think the general movie-going audience would have any clue what it would be about, but hopefully the trailer will make up for that.
Hopefully. I really hope.
I hope.
I hate to keep going back to the teaser trailer, or to the full trailer, but Prime, when you see him, you realize just how big he is. Because he's like, you see from just above his head, and the humans are really tiny. And he makes a Hummer look small.
Yep. That sounded like another segue to me.
Oh, wow, I wasn't even trying.
Okay, anyways, moving on. Peter Cullen announced as the voice of Prime.
Woohoo!
Yes!
That is awesome. That is just fucking awesome.
A nice big fan wink.
Da-da-da!
Oh man, I had to go and say it.
But going back to the trailer again, they had a limited time trailer on Yahoo where at the very end he said freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Actually,
But
that wasn't on Yahoo.
it wasn't?
No,
What was it on?
that's on the official movie website.
Oh,
Damn, you're just not on it.
God.
Get on the ball, Speedy. Get on the ball.
God. God. I'm on 2 hours worth of jet lag, so
Ugh.
sue me. Anyway. But yeah,
so
this is just awesome. Now if
Yeah,
we can
this is
get
the one-
Frank, if we can get Welker, we'll be golden.
Yes. Although, after hearing his voice in the interview on the AllSpark, are you still happy with this take on Megatron?
They can fix him. They can fist him. Fist him.
Wow.
They can
What kind of show are we
fix
turning into?
him in post-op.
That's true.
They should be able to do magical wonders.
Though in the cartoon, his voice was synthesized, so I don't know how much without that synthesized processing, I don't know what his voice sounds like normally doing Megatron. So maybe that's what it sounds like.
Possibly. We don't know.
I don't know. He still does a pretty good Fred on the Scooby Doo. So
Yeah, and he does a great Bronx in Gargoyles.
yep.
And if there is a dog in this movie, he's sure to be there.
Maybe he's gonna be the voice chip in the My Little Pony doll.
Maybe he's the voice of this. Maybe he's the one that made that weird screaming noise.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, in the credits, noise. Frank Welker. Moving on, Transformers Titanium's released.
Both the 3-inch and 6-inch.
And I was in my Toys R Us recently, actually last night, and there have been, as far as I could tell, no 3-inch titaniums removed from the shelves and pegs. I can't find the 6-inch anymore. They're gone. They're selling like crazy. Those 3-inch...
You know, it seemed like the first wave of the 3-inch figures sold really well in my area, and from that point on, they're just sitting there warming the pegs.
Yeah, I looked at them, and they're just ugly.
I picked up... What did I pick up? I picked up Bumblebee and Prime.
And who?
And Prime.
Oh, Prime.
And they don't do nothing for me, so I got no interest in picking the rest of them up.
Yeah, it's like, hey, come on, kids, buy these little non-transforming Transformers.
The 6-inch figures, however, I love those.
I'm really happy with them. I've got the first 3 waves. I'm waiting to find
Bastard.
Rodimus and
Soundwave.
Soundwave, and then what's after that? Is it Megatron and the Fallen?
I don't know. I think the Fallen is one of them.
Oh yeah, he's definitely one of them. Or is it like Starscream and someone?
I don't know.
Because I know we're going to get a Starscream. I really hope we get a Skywarp. We're getting a Fallen. We're getting a War Within Megatron. We're getting a RID Prime. And we're getting an Ultra Magnus.
Yes, I love the Ultra Magnus. At least from
Oh,
the
the Ultra
pictures we've
Magnus
seen.
looks fantastic in robot form.
Yep.
Haven't
And we're-
seen vehicle form because that was at BotCon.
Yep. We're getting the RID Prime too.
Yeah, I said RID Prime.
No. I'm zoning out, so sorry.
Yeah. It's going to be those figures are they're really good. I really like them.
Now, is the quality improved over the
quality after the first 2, the quality really got better.
Okay.
There's no more floppiness. All of the joints are pretty tight. I think the only one I have an issue with is Jetfire, but that's more of an aesthetic issue than anything.
Did you ever pick up Scourge?
Yeah, I've got Scourge.
Did you like that figure?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I personally like the other figures. It's not on the top of my list, but it's not bad. He looks fantastic in both modes.
Yep.
The transformation is really simple, though.
It kind of reminds me of like a Pretender.
If the Pretender
Could
walked around with
transform.
the shell on its back, then yes.
Eh, maybe like a giant action master.
Yeah, I could see that, but the Action Masters didn't transform.
Yeah, but does this really transform?
It points its feet together and then closes the shell. But at the same respect, you could say that the Primal doesn't transform at all.
Yeah, but I didn't pick up Primal yet, so.
It's not bad at all. The Primal's not bad at all. I actually kind of like it. It's simple, which is nice.
Yeah, but if you look at the original toy, that didn't really transform all that much either.
Nope.
I mean, you could pretty much tell what it was just by looking at it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Moving on.
Yep.
Along with the Titaniums, we also got the Classics figures this year.
Oh baby. That's all I gotta say.
Wow.
Is, oh baby. I have yet to see a bad figure in this line. Now, there aren't that many figures yet, but I have yet to see a bad one.
Without a doubt, the best Transformer this year, Classics Jetfire, in my opinion.
Ah, I I can't say
You're speechless.
he's my favorite, but
Oh.
he's so good. And I love Prime, and I love Bumblebee. Those are my three favorites. And Stars, I like them all. Rodimus is the only one that I'm not super enthusiastic about,
But
but
it's still a great toy.
it's still a great toy. There are none of those figures I'm going to actively go, oh, this is bad. No, they're all good.
Yep.
The minicons, however, are a different story, but I only have one of the teams so far. I
A
haven't
review of
found
which
any
will
of
be
the
coming up
others.
shortly.
I'm sorry?
I said a review of which will be coming up shortly.
A review of which is already out.
But I did post it on the website.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah, but it's... Those are the only... I think the minicons are going to be the only weak. I'm glad we're getting new ones, but... Ugh.
But even the repaints look great in this
Yeah,
line.
even the repaints. Like, when I find the repaints, I'm going to probably get them.
Yep.
Because the Cliff Jumper looks great. I'm definitely getting that Ramjet.
Oh yeah, got to get the cone heads. All the cone heads.
Oh,
the
gotta get the
Seekers.
cone heads. Gotta get the Seekers. I really want to find the Target, Ultra Magnus, and Skywarp.
Yep.
I don't really care about Ultra Magnus. I want the Skywarp.
Yep. I got to get the Skyward.
I've never been really gung-ho about getting all the Seekers. In Armada, I got Thundercracker and Skywarp on sale at Toys R Us for $10 each. But man, the classics, I've got to have it. Got to have them.
Yep. I'm with you.
And Mirage and Grimlock, I can't wait to get a hold of them. And
See,
those are the only ones that I know of.
I've got Grimlock. I passed on the Mirage. Hopefully I'll get it this weekend.
Ah,
I'm hoping it's still there.
the Mirage is the one I want. I want Mirage so badly.
If you have if you have the choice between just one of them, either Grimlock or Mirage, I would go for Mirage. Even though I don't have the figure yet, I'm not really keen on the Grimlock.
I've heard that from a lot of people.
Yeah, it's it's okay figure. It just doesn't seem like it's in the.
Some people have said it's the worst in the line.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But saying it's the worst in the line is by no means saying it's god-awful horrible.
I will say that it doesn't seem like it's in the same caliber as the other figures, if that makes any sense. But
That's kind
I
of
don't know.
disturbing. Well, wait a minute. So, how many molds did they say they were going to have with the Classics line?
Ugh, I don't know. We got the Prime mold, the Bumblebee mold, the Starscream mold, the Ramjet mold. We've got the Grimlock mold, the Mirage mold. There's 6. We got the Hot Rod mold,
Astrotrain, Megatron.
Astro Train, Megatron,
Did you say Rodimus?
and Rodimus. That's 10.
No, that's 9.
I just counted 10.
Oh, okay.
Should we go through them again?
Then figure one more for Thrust.
Oh, and Jetfire. That's 11.
Oh, Jetfire, 11. So figure one more for thrust and maybe one more for dirge.
But those are repaints.
Yeah, but they have different wings.
Yeah, but just the wings are different.
Yeah. And then
Those are remolds, not new molds.
I would really like to see another Decepticon, but I can't think of who. Cuz that maybe an Insecticon. That'd be cool.
I'd like to see a bigger Decepticon. Something
Yeah.
along the lines of like a Jetfire size. But I don't know what it would be.
But who? There are the Insecticons, the Jets, Megatron, and the Cassette Bots, and Soundwave. And that was it for the first and second series that I can remember.
Yep. And we're already getting the G1
Shockwave.
reissue in there. Shockwave. There we go.
A gun mold for Shockwave. That'd be awesome.
And about the size of a Jetfire figure?
Yeah, about the size of a Jetfire, I think would be good.
They could throw in some electronics. I'll be down with it.
I don't need no electronics.
Oh, but if it's gonna be a Shockwave and it's gonna be a bigger figure, you might as well throw in some electronics.
Yeah, that's true. But none of the... I really think the Classics line benefits from not having the gimmicks of other lines.
Yeah, but if you look back at the original line, it had the electronics, so I mean, it was just a gimmick for that figure. It wasn't.
He was the only one to have electronics for a while, wasn't he?
That figure came out when?
Well, no. His only electronic gimmick was just the light. Did it make sound?
Yeah, it made sound.
Okay, I never had him.
I think. Hell, I don't have the figure. I have a bootleg that's. Yeah, I won't talk about that, but it's horrible. Let's just say the feet don't transform. There are no feet.
There are no feet.
There are no feet. It's just the gun grip and the top portion transforms.
That's great. There are no feet. I have no feet.
Yeah.
Shockwave was royally pissed off to discover his lack of feet.
But I know that one makes sounds, and I'm assuming that the original did. Because I know Radio Shack had a version of that, and that one made sounds. So I'm going to assume it did. I know for a fact that the light did light up. There was a light, but I don't know.
We shall see.
Yep.
I really hope they bring out something unique that we weren't expecting.
Combiner.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's gonna happen.
Damn. How about a big Omega Supreme?
That would be awesome.
Yes.
Or maybe a hey, Perceptor, that'd be cool. Yeah, maybe not.
No.
I don't know. Who else could they bring out? I'm looking. I'd like to see another triple changer. I would like to see maybe a Springer or
A Blitzwing.
Sandstorm.
I'd be down with a Blitzwing.
Huh?
Throw in another Decepticon.
That would be cool. And
We have the tank mode, the jet mode.
Blitzwing was always better than Astro Train to begin with, so...
Well, see, I liked them both. I thought they were both better than what's the other one? Octane.
Oh, I never had Octane, but I always thought he was stupid.
Yeah.
And
Horrible
Octane,
figure.
you had to have his shield, otherwise his tanker mode made no sense.
The shield.
Yeah, it formed the top of the tanker mode in...
Oh, that was the shield?
Yeah, that was a shield, I thought.
Wow. I have the figure too. I didn't know that was ever the shield. It's like a really long piece that covers the entire back.
Yeah.
That's the shield?
Yeah, I thought.
Wow. I guess you learn something new every day. Guess it would also help
This
to
random
still...
factoid was brought to you by Spada.
It would also help to have the instructions still, which I don't have, but...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would probably help.
Yeah. So should we move on now?
Yes, I believe we should
Final
move
item
on
for this year?
final item of the year, the Transformers the Movie 20th Anniversary DVD.
Yay!
Booyah! Why is
Yes.
everything pink?
Come on, you don't like pink hot rod?
Actually, it was more of a lavender. No, lavender's purple. Fuchsia? Is fuchsia pink?
I
I
don't
don't know.
know,
I'm
man.
throwing out colors here.
I know the primary colors.
Anywho, um, there were some. I, I don't know what happens during the remastering process, but yeah.
They piss all over the film print. That's what happened.
Oh God. Yes, they pee all over the film.
Yeah. Hot Rod went from the what is it? The deep red and orange to a pinkish.
Yeah, pinkish red and kind of a flaming orange.
Though I did notice that he wasn't pink in every scene.
No, he wasn't. He was definitely pink in that first scene you see him in.
Well, it was definitely a solid DVD release. That goes
Yes,
without saying.
it was very good. Tons of features and
We got the
extras.
full screen and
Oh,
a
that
theatrical
was
widescreen.
that was fantastic.
Yep.
Got to see features and deleted scenes that we'd never seen before. Couple of extras. Couldn't understand a word that the Japanese guy was saying, but
Nelson Shin?
yeah, he didn't make much sense.
Yeah. We got a
But
couple commentaries. You got our commentary?
yeah, there's ours.
Definitely
it's
the
not on
best
the DVD,
feature.
but you can download it.
It should have been on the DVD.
It should have been. The fan commentary was kind of dumb. But other than that, I think the thing was a solid release. I would have personally liked to see. I would love to see them remake the movie and add the scenes that they were originally going to and make it as, I hate to say gory as it was originally intended. Plus, make it, Ultra Magnus being drawn and quartered. You know he deserved it.
I'd just like to see some of those deleted scenes that were in the trailer in the movie.
Yes.
There was some attacks on Autobot City that we didn't get to see in the movie. A few different shuttle scenes.
But those were also completely different animations.
Well, that's true, but it still could have been fitted in the movie.
That's true. But other than that, I was happy with the release.
Oh yeah, solid release. Definitely better than the collector's edition Rhino version.
Duh. Which I have as well.
Yep.
But I think the Rhino version had line art that was not in the 20th anniversary version.
Could be.
I think, if I remember correctly, I believe that's correct.
We had that, and we had the interview with Vince DiCola.
I don't remember ever watching that.
Are you kidding me? You've never watched that?
I'm sure I have. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
You're not really missing all that much. I mean, it doesn't really give you all that a lot of information, but it's a nice thing to watch.
I'll have to watch it at some point.
Yes, you will. Okay, so that's it for topics.
Yep, that's it for topics.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what happened last year. Now, obviously, we did just paraphrase. Those were the big ones that we covered. We didn't really hit on any of the small stuff. But that was the year in review. It didn't sound like a lot happened, but quite a bit did.
Some comics came out. There were some pictures. Blah blah blah. The movie, the DVD,
Blah, blah, blah.
some new toys.
Blah, blah, blah.
Peter Cullen. Yeah,
And stuff.
and stuff.
And stuff.
So
oh,
you're
you know what the one thing we forgot? Masterpiece Starscream.
eh,
A new Masterpiece was released. Check out my review.
wow.
What?
That was a nice segue to get people to check out your review.
Hey, at least one of my... I had two botched segues. One segue I wasn't even trying. At least this one works.
Yeah, but this was blatant.
Shut up.
Okay, before we go, favorite toy of the year.
Oh. Oh, that's a
I've already
hard
named
one.
mine. Classics Jetfire.
Oh, man. I gotta go with probably Classics Bumblebee.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I really like the Classics Bumblebee. Either that or Classics Prime. Oh, damn it. I'm second guessing myself. I can't choose.
Oh, you
I
even
mean,
like the
we
you even
also
like
have the entire Cybertron line to decide from.
oh, the hell with that line. You even like the jetpack on Bumblebee?
It's okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go. I'll have to
your
go.
favorite figure can't just be okay.
All right, I gotta go with Prime. Classics Prime. I love the figure. I think it's a great figure. I have fun playing with it. It's definitely my favorite figure of the year.
Great. Cool.
Yep.
So, if you're interested in becoming a host on the show, check out our forums. That's forums.tfwire.com. Go there, check it out, send in your audition. Become
We will
a host.
listen.
Yes.
We might even play it on the air, so to
Yes.
speak.
Yes. Initially, I set the deadline for the 2nd, which is coming up really quick, because I would like to get a new host by the time we come back for our first show in 2007, but that might be a bit too soon, so...
Yeah, so we're going to extend it for a little bit. Jesse will obviously be the one to decide on that.
So send those in, people.
Yes, please.
Yes. And you'll be having a review up. There is a review up. I will be posting it shortly of Classics, what is it? Minicons
Demolition Team.
Demolition Team. Yes. And I'll have my review of Grimlock up soon.
Ooh.
And I don't remember if I ever posted my review of Prime or not.
Of
If
Classics
not,
Prime?
that'll be up soon too. And maybe a Mirage if I pick it up this weekend.
Ah, I gotta find the Mirage figure.
No! There were 3 of them. 3 of them at my local Target.
Ah, I hate you.
There was only one Grimlock though, so I decided on that one.
Note to self: after work tomorrow, go to Target.
Yep.
Definitely.
Definitely.
But like I said, I don't know if I said this earlier, but went to Toys R Us, cleaned out, except for the titanium figures. But you know what? I hate Christmas. You know why? Because they steal all our toys.
Yes, those evil parents.
Yeah, evil, evil parents. All right, gang. We will see you in 2007.
Yes! This is MatrixPrime signing off.
This is Spada saying, see you next year.
Later.
Les Transformers, maîtres de l'illusion. Les Autobots laissent tomber leur roue pour combattre les forces des Decepticons. Les Transformers, les robots champions. Les Transformers, maîtres de l'illusion. Les Transformers.
I'm not your enemy. I'm not a spy. I am on your side. But you hang me out to dry. You know that it's not me. I'm innocent. Someone did you wrong. But the enemy is gone. Not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy.
I hope you enjoyed that episode. Coming up next is TF Wire episode 89. This is TF Wire, Transformers Week in Review, episode 89, recorded June 10th, 2007. Hello and welcome to Transformers Week in Review.
It transforms into the mighty chicken.
Though I think the question is not whether we want to see a Transformer that turns into a rubber ducky, but a rubber ducky that has a Transformer head on it.
This wonderful donation to Alcoholics Anonymous was brought to you by the Transformers.
This is MatrixPrime signing off.
This is Spada saying goodnight and good luck.
You're listening to the one and only Transformers podcast, TF-Wire. I am your host, Jesse /MatrixPrime, and joining me, as always, Spada.
Hi.
Hi.
We're back to our normal format. No more round table.
It was interesting. It didn't go all too well, but
Oh, God. What was it? We said we start at 6 and we started recording, 7:30?
it was something crazy like that. There was like 9 of us all together. Only 5 of us ended up recording.
Because how many people kept getting kicked off? It wasn't... We're not sure what was going on, but it was like,
Oh, no,
okay...
no. We know what was going on. It was Skype. Come on.
Let me rephrase that. We didn't know what the fuck was going on with Skype, but we knew something wasn't working.
Well, that's Skype for you.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So, we got some news this week.
Yeah, a bunch of movie news. So, all right. The Transformers movie was originally announced back in 2005, right?
Around then, yeah.
BotCon, wasn't it?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
And it was supposed to be released the summer of '06, right?
Correct.
All right, well then, principal photography didn't finish until earlier this year, right? So there was no way in hell they were going to make the '06 release date.
Correct.
All right, so the release date became July 4th. You know, that's what all the promotional material's been. That's the big movie weekend. Great.
Yep. And now what is it?
Yeah, well, Michael Bay pushed to get it released on the 3rd because apparently everyone in Hollywood has the 3rd off for some reason. I don't know if you do. I don't.
Not to my knowledge.
Unless 3rd's a new holiday. I don't know. So he got the 3rd. And now it's coming out on July 2nd at 8 p.m. Yeah. Have you ever heard of a movie coming out on a Monday?
I have heard of movies being released on a Monday in limited release, and then later in the week it hits general release. I have heard of that happen.
I've never heard of anything like this.
What can I say? Is Michael Bay expecting something to explode and he wants it to explode on a Monday? I don't know.
Now, when is the actual world premiere? That's this month, and that's in where the hell is that? It's some
A week or two?
Shit, I can't remember where it's at now. I know it's out of the U.S. Is it France?
I don't know. I don't understand why they would do a world premiere in France.
Yeah, I don't know. That's being followed up by the premiere of BotCon. I'm thinking at this point, if they push the movie release date up even further, it's just going to be before BotCon, and all the people paying the big bucks for BotCon are going to be screwed.
Je suis la Autobot. For those who don't speak French, I just said I am an Autobot.
Now, since the release date has changed, are you planning on seeing it the day it comes out now? Were you planning on seeing it the 4th anyways?
I'm planning on seeing it on June 28th.
Oh, so you're seeing it earlier.
I have a coworker whose sister works for the movie industry.
Nice.
They just don't know where it's going to be filmed. This is the press release. This is the one that all the press goes to.
Cool.
So, don't know where it's going to be yet, but I hope to go see it on June 28th.
Nice.
A day before the game comes out.
Are you going to be taking a video camera with you to record it?
No, I'm not that big of a bastard.
Then you got to pass around on the internet.
No, come on, you've seen my video reviews. That video camera is a piece of shit. But, I got it for free, so what can I say?
Yeah, what can you say? I'm thinking I might go see it on the 2nd. I asked my brother if he wanted to go see it. He didn't say no, so we'll see.
All I know is I will be taking my dad at one point.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see. If not the 2nd, I'll definitely see it on the 4th.
Let's just put it this way. I will see it. I will see it, but somewhere between the 28th and the 5th of July. 28th of June and the 5th of July. Somewhere in between there, I'm going to go see it.
Now here's a question for you. How many times do you want to see it?
At least one. At least twice.
At least twice, all right. Even if you
Yeah.
don't like it the first time, you want to see it at least twice.
I would want to see it again because I know there are parts that I will have missed.
Okay.
Plus, I have a horrible memory when it comes to movies.
Oh shit, that's not a good thing. When
No.
we talk about the movie in the podcast, you could be like, "What was that scene again? What? Who did that?"
Exactly. Why do you think I want to see it twice, asshole?
Yeah.
Let's get to some news.
Yeah. All right. Next up, the Transformers theme song was released on MySpace, and this song is performed by Mute Math. But earlier in the week, on the Sector 7
Website?
yeah, viral marketing website. That's what I was trying to think of. There was a new password, and that was Deceptibot. And if you logged in with that, there was an email, and in the email there's an attachment of an MP3 file.
Yep.
And that was the it was called Transformers Theme '07, which was pretty much the same song that we got here by Mute Math, except it was much different.
Yeah, it was significantly different.
Well, the same, I guess, in the sense that the lyrics were the same, but the overall song itself was completely different.
Which makes me think that somebody else wrote this song and they just got some people to play it, and then they got Minute Math
Mute Math?
to play it again.
Mute Math.
Mute Math. Whatever. Random British group I have never fucking heard of.
Well, the original one is being compared to TMNT Power from the Ninja Turtles movie. Did you get that
I could
vibe from it?
see that. Yeah, I could see that, but oh man.
It definitely had that type of theme to it. And the group that sung it, I don't know who this was, but they sort of sounded like a Linkin Park ripoff group.
Yeah, and Linkin Park is on the official album, so...
Yep.
Now, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Get all these people